Long ago and far away, so the storytellers say, once there lived a king so fine, he thought he'd win the war with time. Listen, my Danish friends, I have a tale for you. Listen with more than ears, and you will know it's true. Once upon a time, there was a king who was very, very handsome, and he knew it. His name was Orsino, and he was a fine-looking man. Broad shoulders, slim hips, a taut belly, firm thighs. In his room, he had a mirror, a beautiful mirror with a heavy golden frame. And every morning he would stand there and he would admire himself in the mirror. And yes, maybe he was getting a little grey at the temples these days, but well, that just showed his growing wisdom and his experience. And maybe he had a few more lines and wrinkles, but well, that was because his face was so wonderfully expressive and alive. And every morning he would say to this mirror, "Mirror, mirror, you can see, no one is as fine as me." And every morning his wife, the Queen, had to listen to this. And one morning she said, "Oh, you foolish, stupid man." He said, "What did you say?" She said, "Nothing. Nothing you would care to hear." He said, "No, come on. Come on. I think you've got something to say." And she said, "Well, I was just questioning the truth of that remark. I mean, you are a very handsome man. No one can argue with that, but, well, you're not as young as you once were, and neither am I. And logic is telling me that somewhere in the world there must be a young man who is more luminous than you." And the king said, "Who?" "Who is he?" She said, "Oh, I don't know, I'm just thinking." "No," he said, come on, you clearly have someone in mind." She said, "I don't." I said, "No, I want a name. Who is he?" She said, "Oh, for goodness sake." She said, "The King of Denmark." The King of Denmark has a son, and they say that he is so beautiful he has to wear 7 veils covering his face, because if he doesn't, his beauty so befuddles everyone that they don't get any work done. And the king, Lord Seymour, said, "The King of Denmark's son is a child." "No," she said, "I don't think he is. I think he's 18, 19. Time passes so quickly." And the king said no more, but he was lost in thought for the rest of the day. And he started to gather his closest male friends around him. That night, late that night, the palace was sleeping.